Hi guys, welcome to the analysis for today. It's a double-header day. It's a weekend, first of the two double-header days. We are reaching the business end of the tournament, and each and every game is crucial. Mathematically, even DC and SRH are still in the tournament. Although realistically, it's very difficult. It's an uphill task for them to make it to the playoffs, but they still have that mathematical possibility, and they will have the use that as a motivation to play the upcoming games. Every game is going to turn the table upside down, because from now on it's going to be each result is going to chop off the playoff hopes, either 25%, 50%, or in some cases even completely. So yesterday's result again, before the game, anything but an MI win, which basically means a GT win, would have literally helped all 9 teams. All 9 teams could have benefited from that except MI. Only MI would have benefited from yesterday's win, and they won yesterday, and that has again turned the table upside down. Now MI has actually got a possibility of making to the top 2 if GT or CSK slip up in the next few games and if they win the next 2 games. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about today's game. A very, very crucial game for LSG versus SRH at Hyderabad. Of course, for SRH too, SRH can still make 16 points. They got 8 points from 10 games. If they win all of their 4 games, they can make 16 points, and I don't think a lot of teams will end up on 16 points. So 16 points should be able to get them through to the playoffs. As for LSG, they've got 11 points from 11 games, and it's very, very crucial that they win today, because if they don't, they'll have 2 games to go and they can only make 15 because of the odd point and the washed out game against CSK. So that could end up deciding their playoff hopes, and who knows, today's loss could actually seal, it could be curtains for them with respect to the playoff hope. So coming to the pitch, what kind of a pitch are we looking at? Hyderabad this season has not been a very high scoring encounter. There have been a couple of high scoring games on that pitch, I'll agree, but it has not been a prime batting track like the likes of Wankhede or Chinnasamy or the previous few games at Kolkata Eden Gardens. It's not been a batting paradise. It goes for a fair bit of runs, but it's also the ball is gripped. It has helped spin a bit, and the pace bowlers have managed to get a fair decent amount of swing as well. So it will hold up a bit. I don't see many changes with both teams. SRH are coming off 2 wins from the last 3 games. KL Rahul obviously is out for the tournament, and they've roped in Karun Iyer, but instead of that, they've gone with batting heavy. They've gone to Pinnan de Kock and Kyle Mayers at the top, and because of that, they've had to compromise on a foreign pace bowler. They're going batting heavy foreign players. It'll be QDK, Myers, Stoinis, and Puran. Coming to SRH, they're not going to tinker too much. Abhishek Sharma will open the innings. The middle order is going to be Tripathi, Markram, Klaasen, and Glenn Phillips. Glenn Phillips was picked in the previous game. He didn't play any of the before games, but he played a whirlwind knock of I think 25 of 7 or 8 balls, which actually helped them beat RR. Thanks to the last ball drama where Sandeep Sharma bowled a no ball, and Samarin eventually scored winning runs. So I'm not going to go too much into key matchups, because I think pretty much we know who the key players are for both teams, and we know the kind of pitch that is. LSG's strength obviously lies in his spin department. Bishnoi, Krunal Pandya, they're both wily spinners, and they've got a few decent pace bowlers too. The likes of Yash Thakur has bowled pretty well, so they've got a good unit. On the other hand, SRH is against predominantly pace dependent. Their pace department consists of Natarajan, Bovi, Karthik Tyagi played one of the games. Umran Malik is also there as a backup. They've got Mayank Markandev to satisfy the spin department. So, the usual suspects for the bowling department wise. Coming to the prediction for today's game, it's a very difficult prediction, because LSG on paper is actually a much better looking team than SRH, but LSG has lost the last 4 games, I think. If I'm not wrong. So they are on a downward spiral, and SRH are actually on an upward spiral. They've picked up 2 wins in the last 3 games. So I think I'm going to go with a split prediction. I think I'm going to say whoever wins the toss is going to bat first. I feel is going to bat first. I think the team that bats first is going to win today, because it's very hard for me to pick a clear-cut winner, because like I said, the pitch is not exactly a batting paradise. It's going to have something for the bowlers as well. and both the teams have very well balanced bowling units as well. So what I'm going to say is, whoever bats first, I'm pretty sure they're going to put up, both teams are capable of putting up a 170 to 180-ish, pushing it even to 185-ish. If they do that, I'm going to bat the defending team to win. So that's my prediction for the day.